Welcome back to Fandom Fights. We're in the Fandom Fights Summer Teams Ladder. Did I get that right? I feel like that's the correct order of words.
It'll be different every time, just so we're clear.
This is going to be an exciting match. We have Anyone Can Cook, Jack and Chen going up against Lights, Camera, and Action, Cam and Cam. So what do you think of the matchup, Nick?
Interesting matchup. Will blood be thicker than water? We shall find out. Two of the players are related. But outside of that, I think this is a very evenly matched thing. Lights, Camera, and Action been around a little bit. They started their career by sort of throwing in some upsets, proving themselves to be a really good team. And I think Anyone Can Cook has sort of done the same thing and gotten themselves to a comfortable place record-wise to where this should be a really good match. I think they're both pretty evenly matched.
All right, sounds good. Oh, also, fun fact, this is my first time hosting a ladder match. Literally haven't been at any of them so far. So
welcome, Tim, to the ladder.
Hey, I just realized that as we got started.
Yeah, you get to jump up halfway.
So let's go talk to the players right now in the promos.
Well, Doc, we're here. We made it to yet another match where we face a Kingsman team because it seems like that's all that we're allowed to do. We play one match against not a Kingsman, and then statistically speaking, it's Manhattan Project and only Manhattan Project. So you know what? At least this is slightly different. They brought up the idea of blood being thicker than water. Jack and I have no blood relation whatsoever. It's purely through marriage of family members.
But Matthew and I, fun fact, not just...
Yeah, but no, I think we're feeling good. We played a good match last time. Not taking these guys lightly. Both are very good competitors. But I think we can do it because you know what we have that they don't. Two guys named Cameron. Yeah.
Well, Matthew, another match, and I think this is the first time we as a team have played a Kingsman team. Actually, no, wait, that's a lie. Wookiee mistake back when we played that. So yeah, just take her easy. We're here to have a fun time. It's a Kingsman versus Kingsman match. It's a win-win, honestly.
I think we're just here to have some fun. I think both of these guys are great. It should be exciting to see what happens.
Yeah, love Cam to death, even if we are not related. But let's go kick his ass. Manners maketh man. Let's do this.
Nick,
yes.
Thoughts on Le Promo?
The Kingsman, they always say something very not mannerly, and then immediately follow it by saying the manners thing. I don't understand it, Tim.
That is what we call the Koho rule.
Fair. Forgot to mention, Lights, Camera, and Action getting here because they beat Galacti's nuts. They finally stopped Galacti's nuts in their tracks. They're now on the fourth. This is the fourth rung of the ladder. We're about halfway.
I wouldn't know. I haven't been here.
We're about halfway through, Tim. It's gonna be fun.
All right, let's get into it with round number one. How does it work, Nick?
Round number one. It's gonna work like this. There's gonna be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each individual player will have 15 seconds to write their answer down on their whiteboard. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down. You will then put your pens down and reveal your answer and say it aloud. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions?
No.
Great.
Right.
Your first question that I'm going to read. Yeah, okay. We'll come in the category of YA. What specifically do Jacob and Bella build together in Twilight New Moon?
Sorry, I have a really important one. Yay or nay on Little Caesars?
I don't know that I have enough data to have an opinion.
They have a new stuffed crazy bread, and I'm intrigued.
Then not enough pizza places have stuffed crust anymore.
2, 1, hands down. Let's go to Jack.
Motorbike.
We will go to Cameron Holtzman.
Hot and ready is what they promise. A motorcycle.
We will go to Matthew.
I had no idea. I said a treehouse.
and Doc.
A snowman.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Those are great.
Motorcycle is correct. We'll also accept motorbike. We'll tie 1-1 as we get into your next question, which is in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Oh my god.
Those are maybe two of the best back-to-back wrong answers we've ever
I'm
had.
just thinking of both of those scenarios, Jacob and Bella in a fucking treehouse. Oh my god, it's so funny. I love it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Holtzman.
Tyler Bates did both of them, right?
I don't know. We'll find out. Matthew Chen.
Yeah, I also went with Tyler Bates.
Doc.
Tyler Bates did both of them, right?
I don't know. We'll find out after Jack.
Did Tyler Bates do both of them?
Yeah, he did. You're all correct.
I was like, I know he did the first one.
All right. So we're all tied up still 3-3 as we get into the next question.
Your next question will come in the category of the Worlds of DC. In Justice League, who helps Aquaman fly through the air and then throws him, taking out multiple parademons outside Steppenwolf's base?
So we recently had a conversation off call with one Cody Newberry and Kirk Kolkowski about extended cuts and different cuts of movies. How do you feel about the Zack Snyder's Justice League?
I find it weird when you call it a cut when you add more things.
It's fair. 5.
If I
4,
cut a loaf of bread, there's not more bread.
2, 1.
You have
Depends
two
on,
small
there could be
loaves.
the same amount of bread though. Let's go to Matthew
Cyborg?
and Doc
I said Wonder Woman.
and Jack
Cyborg.
and Holtzman.
I said Superman.
Cyborg is correct. So it is 5-3 in favor of anyone can cook as we get into your next question in James Bond. In The Spy Who Loved Me, Bond and Amasova, is that the name? Do I have that right? Sorry. I had a very, very bad moment there. Let me start over. In The Spy Who Loved Me, Bond and Amasova are chased in his Lotus Esprit by a motorcycle, Jaws in a car, and Naomi, who is operating what kind of transportation? That was like a dyslexic moment if I've ever had one.
That's okay. I also don't want to pour salt in your currently open wound, but it's pronounced Lotus Esprit.
Ah. Is that like some...
It's a type of car.
The French, am I right? I don't know if it's French or not. What is it?
Yeah, it sounds French. I would
5,
venture
4, 3,
that's French.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Doc.
Is it helicopter?
We'll go to Jack.
I said snowmobile.
We'll go to Holtzman
When in doubt, guess helicopter.
and Matthew.
Yeah, I also guessed helicopter.
Helicopter is correct.
I just
All
know
right.
there's
What is next?
no.
Your next question will come in the category of DC. And your question is, which DC film features the characters Alice Cable, Anton Arcane, and Harry Ritter?
2 motorcycle questions so far. That's pretty
Right, but one was the answer.
Yes,
The other was a part of the question.
that is correct. That is fair.
Since we won't be asking you about it right now, that motorcycle, the sidecar, turns into like a rocket. It's kind of wild.
I don't remember that because I don't like that.
Honestly, I rewatched the scene and I was like, have I seen this movie?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jack.
Swamp Thing.
Holtzman.
Swamp Thing.
Matthew.
Something.
And Doc.
The Losers has a lot of people.
It does, but the answer is Swamp Thing. So it is 8-6 in favor of anyone can cook as we get into your next question, which is in the category of Star Trek. What is Scotty's real first name in the Star Trek series? Your first name is something. I don't want to say what it is because we might give away the
Tim, you ever been loved by a spy?
You just could have given away an answer. What are you doing?
No, we already did that one.
5.
That one happened already.
No, you said my
question.
name too.
You ever been a thing in the swamp?
That is going to be a repeat for anyone who can cook. The question again. What is Scotty's real first name in the Star Trek series?
You ever seen a thing in the swamp?
Yes.
What was it? I can't say that because it's the same as the Scotty's first name.
I can't. It might be the name. I don't know.
Let's just not.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Holtzman.
Nick couldn't talk about it because it's pronounced Swamp Thing, but it's spelled Montgomery.
And we will go to Matthew.
Montgomery.
We'll go to Doc.
Montgomery.
And Jack.
I said George. I didn't have it.
All right, 9-8. Montgomery is correct. So, Nick, what is next?
Your next question will come in the category of Mission Impossible. In Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, when Ethan and Brant are trapped underwater, Ethan attaches a flare to what in order to distract the Russian men shooting at them? We'll take a general answer.
General answer.
General answer.
Yeah. Fortune favors the bold, huh? You like that mug.
I do. I also don't. I have some mugs, but this mug's just been out, and I don't feel like going to get another.
But you primarily drink water in your mug, correct?
That's what you think.
4, 3,
Yes.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matthew.
I couldn't think of anything.
Doc.
Is it a boat?
I just like. Oh my god. Let's go to Jack.
Is it a dead body?
We'll go to Holtzman.
Is it a boat?
It's a dead body.
Damn it.
So, Jack will get that one. It is 10-8.
This happy fish, which I wrote first, is also not the correct.
All right, guys. Your next question is coming in the category of Pixar. Who voices Mei Lin's mother Ming in Turning Red?
What do you think about this one, Tim?
You're good. You're good, Doc. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mort.
I'll go. What next? Sorry.
What do you think about this one? Let me
Lower
stop
tier
you there. It sucked.
That was rude.
Sorry. You should give your opinion.
You asked me a question that you don't even want to know. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be the first repeat for Lights, Camera, and Action. The question again. Who voices Mei Lin's mother Ming in Turning Red?
Did you like it, Tim?
Which one is it?
I thought it was fine. I rewatched it earlier this week and liked it a lot less than I did the first time. There are parts I like, but overall it's kind of meh. Very low tier Pixar for me.
I would agree with that.
Under Luca and Onward as far as like and Soul as far as the new ones go. 5,
Well, obviously everything's under Onward. So
2, 1. Pens down, but I do appreciate new things, not sequels. So yeah. Let's go to Doc.
I guess Sandra Oh.
We'll go to Jack.
Oh, thank God. I also guessed Sandra Oh.
We will go to Holtzman.
Sandra Oh.
And Matthew.
Sandra Oh.
Sandra Oh is correct. So it's 12-10. What is the next question, Nick?
the penultimate question will come in the category of Disney live action. And your question is, which Disney live action film features a witch named Jian Yang who uses her powers to shapeshift into a large bird?
That is a superpower if I've ever heard one.
Well, strength.
Ooh, that is a superpower if I've ever heard one.
Flight.
Well, kind of the bird thing again. 5.
Invisibility.
3. There you go. 2. 1. Pens down, Doc. Let's go to Jack.
Mulan.
Let's go to Cam.
Mulan.
Ultimate variety. Matthew.
Mulan.
And Doc.
You can tell I was writing too much anyway.
I did a little bit. So Mulan is correct. It is 14-11. as we get into the final question of the round, which is in Star Wars. Your question. Which member of the Rogue One crew shoots down a TIE fighter with a handheld weapon during the fight on Edu?
In Rogue One.
In Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
In case it wasn't clear.
In case it wasn't clear. Oh, man. Are you changing that now? 5,
Yeah, to save you some time
4,
later.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Holtzman.
Baze Malbus.
We will go to Matthew.
I said Bodhi.
We will go to Doc
Cassian's pretty cool.
and Jack.
I also said Cassian.
The answer is Cheer It. So all incorrect. But I did like the way that Cam said Malbus. So that was fun. But at the end of round number 1, Anyone Can Cook is in the lead 14-11. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Both teams have 2 repeats remaining and their challenges intact. How does round number 2 work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. But they will be forced to keep what it lands on the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down to multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are DC, Wizarding World, Star Wars, MCU, Scores and Soundtracks, Alien vs. Predator, Disney Live Action, and James Bond.
All right, so Anyone Can Cook. Would you guys like to spin first or defer?
I think we should go second. What do you think, Matthew?
Yeah, let's defer.
Cool.
All right, this is going to be the spin for lights, camera, and action. Lands on the Wizarding World.
So we kind of talked about this one.
Yeah, are you still feeling good
I
about
feel
it?
good about it.
And it takes something good for them off. So
Yeah. Do we want to take it?
If you're feeling really good, I don't think I'm going to.
Wizarding World is
But
better than most of this wheel, in my opinion.
that is also true.
We'll take it.
Okay. So, Nick, you want to go ahead and give lights, camera, and action their questions in the Wizarding World?
Gladly, lights, camera, and action. I will be administering your questions in the category of the Wizarding World. Are you prepared?
Sure.
He is.
Your first question. Harry and Hermione spend Christmas Eve at Godric's Hollow in which Harry Potter film?
That's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Go for it.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. How many Wizarding World films does David Thewlis appear in?
Okay. I think it's 5.
How confident are you?
Fairly.
I'd
5.
go for it.
5, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right.
It's like, I know he's not in one of the ones after. I don't know which one it is.
Your third question. Before going back to Hogwarts through the secret passage, what village do Harry, Ron, and Hermione?
What in the hell is this?
Sorry about this, everybody. Okay. Here it is, right? Before going back to Hogwarts through the secret passage, what village do Harry, Ron, and Hermione go back to where they find refuge with Aberforth in the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
That's Hogsmeade, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hogsmeade, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
It must have been like a autocorrect or something.
Yeah, I don't know. That looks weird.
I'm assuming Aberforth did not say Aberforth.
No, there's just like 3 extra words in there that don't belong. It just, yeah. But anyway.
Weird. All right. Your penultimate question in the Wizarding World. What is the name of the potion that allows people to transform themselves into someone else? First seen in the Chamber of Secrets.
Polyjuice potion.
Yeah.
Polyjuice potion, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I knew a couple.
And your final question.
Question.
Besides Nicholas Flamel himself, Who is the last person to leave Flamel's house to head to Père Lachaise in The Crimes of Grindelwald?
I mean, I don't know this.
Oh gosh,
Confidently, at
I watched it a few months ago, but
Multiple choice feels like the way to go here.
yeah.
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your multiple choice options is A. Credence, B. Newt, C. Tina, D. Jacob.
I was thinking Newsies.
I was also leaning that direction.
Yeah.
So
D, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All
And
right.
a clean sweep of the Whiskering Way.
Yep, bringing their total up to 20 points, if I'm not mistaken, Nick.
You are not
so,
mistaken.
Great. We'll bring back the wheel and spin that sucker for Anyone Can Cook, which is by you, Mr. Twohig.
You're correct, Tim. Look at that spin.
All right, so it lands on Alien versus Predator. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
So I know we talked about this. How are you feeling about it?
I mean, I've seen all of them.
You feel confident enough?
So
Like we need 6
You think-
points to catch them, and so
I feel like we could probably hit 6 points at least, but yeah, how do you feel?
I've seen all but 3. So if you're confident, let's go for it.
Okay, we'll take it.
So I will give you your questions in the category of Alien versus Predator. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right, your first question. Which Alien versus Predator film features a character infecting another character by putting something in their drink?
So I don't know if it's Prometheus or Alien Covenant.
Oh shoot. Okay.
5.
If you want to go multiple or
Repeat
shoot?
the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. Which Alien versus Predator film features a character infecting another character by putting something in their drink?
Oh,
Do you
I
remember?
think it's Prometheus, because doesn't that happen at the very beginning of the film?
I think I trust you. I think Prometheus is good.
We'll go Prometheus. And Prometheus, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Minus the part about the beginning of the film, not
I
that.
was just say that's the pregnancy thing.
But it is the correct answer. All right, guys, your next question. During the final chase in Predator 2, the Predator crashes into a woman's apartment. In what room in the apartment does he crash into?
It's the bathroom.
It is the bathroom, yeah.
Bathroom, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. In Alien Resurrection, the character Annalee Call is shot in the stomach and falls into a pool. Why did she survive?
She's an
Because-
android.
Yeah, that's why. She's an android.
Yeah.
Because
Final
she's an
answer.
android, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and a tie game.
Doc, she's an auton, which I think is functionally different than an android, but I'm not sure.
how are they different?
That's a great question. I know it's a different thing. How likely do we think we are to need a challenge later on?
I don't know. It's us, so you never know. I mean, if you got a gut feeling,
I think an auton is different from an android.
I'd go for it. I have no idea.
Yeah, we're gonna challenge that she's an auton, which is a functionally different thing from an android.
Okay, we will be right back after that challenge. All right, we are back from the challenge. A worthy challenge indeed, but after doing some digging, we have found out that while Auton is what she technically is, they are more or less the same thing, just called as something different, but they have the same functionality, the same stuff. So we will accept Anyone Can Cook's answer, which makes it 20-20, and Lights, Camera, Action does lose their challenge, and we will move on to Anyone Can Cook's fourth question. Your question is, Nick, you might want to take that. I don't know how to say that name, so.
Who plays Cuchillo, one of the first of the group to die, whose body is used as bait for the others in Predators?
Chio.
Is that Danny Trejo?
I thought it was Danny Trejo, so
Okay.
let's go with that.
Danny Trejo, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question, anyone can cook. In Alien versus Predator, on what part of Lex's body does the Predator put the same mark he has?
I think it's the cheek. I wanna say it's the cheek.
You confident, or you want to go to multiple choice just to make sure?
I'm pretty confident.
Okay, go for it.
The cheek, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and the clean sweep of Alien versus Predator. So anyone can cook brings their total up to 24 to Lights, Camera, and Action's 20. Is that what you have, Nick?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Cook has 1 repeat remaining, Lights, Camera, and Action has 2, and Cook still has their challenge. So how does round number 3 work, Nick?
Round number 3. It's going to work like this. It is the betting round. There are going to be 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each team can choose who will take the first question. The other player will then take the second. Teams will reset with questions 3 and 4, and then teams can confer on the 5th and final question. Each player will bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round 3?
No.
All right. What's the first category, Tim?
First category you can bet points on is Worlds of DC. All right, let's get bets starting with anyone can cook. Who's taking it and how much?
I'll take it for 1 point.
Okay, and Lights, Camera, and Action, who and how much?
I'll take it for 0.
Okay, your question in the Worlds of DC. The first time we see Wonder Woman in Wonder Woman 1984, she is stopping a robbery at what type of location? We will take a general answer. What? Maggie, what's going on? His vest? He's got a vest going on? Why was he yelling German words at you before? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Doc, who bet 0. I bet he's pissed.
Maul.
And Jack.
Amal.
Amal is correct. All right. Your next question is going to be in what category, Nick?
The category of Dreamworks Animation.
Let's get back starting with Cameron.
Which one? No,
Oh.
2.
And Matthew.
I'll go 2.
All right. Nick, what's the question?
The question in Dreamworks. In How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, why does Hiccup originally want to move the tribe residing in Burke to the Hidden World?
It's one of those things that we've talked about this a lot, where you like look at what the categories are and what the questions are going to be ahead of time. And I was just kind of sitting here like, man, Holtzman, if he doesn't get this question, he's going to be pissed.
It's very possible I won't.
What's the score, Tim?
It is 25 to 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Cameron Holtzman.
I said so Grimmel won't find them.
And we will go to Matthew.
I said to keep the dragons safe.
I don't think we can accept either answer. The answer we were looking for was they are overpopulated with dragons.
Oh.
Too many dragons.
Overpopulated with dragons. So that makes it Cook at 23 to 18. 23 to 18. So we move on to the next question, which is going to be in the category of scores and soundtrack. Let's get bets, starting with anyone can cook. Who's taking it and how much?
I'm taking it with 0.
Okay, Lights, Camera, and Action. Who and what?
2.
All right, can't wait for this one, folks. The question is, who composed the score for No Time to Die?
It's okay, Doc.
Yep. I didn't hear what people were betting, so when I saw Matthew put 0, I'm like, hold on to your seats, folks. Here's the real blockbuster. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matthew, who bet 0.
Hans Zimmer.
And Cameron.
I rewatched this today for no reason. Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer is correct, and that score slaps. So it is now 23-20. 3-point game. We're getting close to the end here, Nick. What is the next category?
The next category you can bet points on is Fandom Quotes.
Let's get bets, starting with Doc
2.
and Jack.
0.
I am shook. Here's the situation. If Doc hits this question, we will move on to the final question, as it will be a 1-point game. But if he misses it, then the game is over, and anyone can cook will climb that ladder. So, Nick, what is the question in Fandom Quotes?
The question is, which Alien film series character said the quote, "When I give an order, I expect to be obeyed"?
That's how my dog feels. Because he orders me around.
Oh, I was going to say, wouldn't it be no? Okay.
He's an asshole.
It's not very nice.
Did you hear him barking before because my wife went to the bathroom?
You shouldn't do that.
Oh. 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. Okay, that's going to be the second repeat for Lights, Camera, and Action.
The question again. Which Alien film series character said the quote, "When I give an order, I expect to be obeyed"?
As one Kaleb Koho would say, this is intense. We are literally outside.
Not a single person on this call who is
3.
outdoors.
We'll use last one. Repeat.
All right, final repeat.
The question again. Which Alien film series character said the quote, "When I give an order, I expect to be obeyed"? Yeah, no, like, I'm inside, you're inside.
Has Matthew always had a giant ass globe picture map behind him?
I'm back home now.
Okay.
So no is the answer.
Okay. That's fair.
We used to have one of those on the wall when we played beer pong, so when you call island, you have to pick an actual island.
5, 4,
Yep. Fun
3,
fact.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jack.
Is it Vickers?
And Doc.
I said Dallas.
And we are moving on to the final.
Yes, Doc, let's
What?
go.
Because Dallas is correct. It is 22-23. Holy shit, Nick.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're moving on to the final question. Before we give the category, anyone can cook. You guys are in the lead. You are going to get to decide. Would you like question 1 or question 2?
Go ahead. You can decide.
Give us question 1, I guess.
All right. The category that you guys will be able to bet points on is Marvel. All right, let's get bets, starting with anyone can cook.
Go with 2.
Shocking. Lights, camera, and action.
2.
Shook. Okay. Okay. So, lights, camera, and action. I will be giving you your question. Question number
And we have no repeats left, correct?
You have no repeats remaining. So, I will give you your question in Marvel. Gentlemen, are you ready?
No. But, you know.
Actually, Nick, why don't you take this question?
Your question. How does the vampire Nyssa, the daughter of Damaskinos, die in Blade 2?
Well, I never finished this movie. So,
Say impaled or something like that.
like stabbed with a stake. Stabbed.
Impaled. What's the difference? I don't know. I have zero clue. Never
Stabbed.
seen it.
4,
Sure.
3.
Stabbed. Final answer.
And your winners. Anyone can cook. The answer we were looking for was watches the sunrise. Burns alive. It's all sad and stuff. It's actually a good moment. Anyway, great match, Nick, through and through. And honestly, if I have to say one thing about this match,
Yeah,
we don't have to watch camera.
I know.
play Manhattan Project again. Because if they had won this, they would have played Manhattan, and now we don't see it. But that being said, Lights, Camera, and Action were kind of down the whole match, trying to fight their way back, and made it a very close game, bringing it to the last question in a very entertaining match, as they usually do. Nick, what did you think?
Yeah, really great. Just bring in the Lights, Camera, Action. I just want to talk to them because they, post match stuff. Lights, Camera, Action. I mean this with full sincerity, and I want the best for the both of you in your careers. Doc, I want you to be the Warzone champion. Holtzman, I want you to hold belts in both leagues. I am so not to bury the lead, but anyone can cook's going to play Manhattan Project. I'm very happy that's not going to be happening again at the moment. But with that being said, you guys played a really good match. You beat a really good team in Galacti's Nuts to get here. And then you took Anyone Can Cook, who's proving themselves to be a good team in their own right, all the way to the final question. How do you feel about your performance in the match today?
I feel like both of us feel we could have done better. I missed a question about the How to Train Your Dragon movies, and I don't know if I'll ever live that down personally. I'm just happy I didn't choose to wear my How to Train Your Dragon shirt for this match, because if that had happened, I would have to throw myself into the ocean. But no, like, I think it was a good match. Like Jack and Matthew, they're friends, and like you said, we had heard rumors of who we might play after this. And we were talking about it like an hour before the match. And they went, yeah, I'm pretty sure if you guys win this, you're playing Manhattan again. And I went, kill me. like, I love Manhattan. We've played them 3 times.
Yeah.
And we've both been teams for less than 2 years.
Correct.
For it to be 4 times in a year and a half.
Yeah.
It's too many times.
That's a lot.
It's too many times for 2 teams to play.
True.
But no,
that won't be happening right now. Anyway, who knows what the rest of the year holds? Like, I don't control things. With that being said, you guys are great. Redshaw, when in doubt, when Lights, Camera, and Action seems down, you pull a Dallas out of nowhere, and put them right back in it. You guys perform very well. Redshaw, do you want to say anything?
A couple things. I think it's kind of become clear what the dynamic is in this team. After we beat those nuts, we were talking afterwards, and I think Lights, Camera, and Action's gonna hang it up in Fandom. I don't think I help Cam enough. Cam's an incredible fan.
Hey, Doc, I love you. Don't you say anything bad about my team partner, because I will defend him forever. No, but yeah, I think just like Doc right now is like one of the top Warzone competitors, and like we kind of discussed as a faction, like if Doc puts all his time towards that, he can have the belt. He can have both belts. Like, and I think this is just like a division where Doc, it's not his primary. He doesn't really have the time to commit to it. We talked about this beforehand. This is not a surprise to me in any way. I will miss having Lights, Camera, and Action in Fandom. Where else are you going to find a team who will aggressively tell you that we're not going to win, and then half the time that's not true. But no, it's something I don't know if I should say yet. There's someone who I've been in talks with to replace, not replace, no one can never replace you, Redshaw, but to become the new teammate. The Lights, insert their first name, Action. That will not be the team name.
I was gonna say with any other name, unless it's another Cameron, that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But let's keep that a secret.
James Cameron on my Fandom team.
Let's keep that a secret for now. This is a bittersweet moment. I personally love the two of you as a team. The upsets you've had, the moments, they've been incredible. We will definitely miss you. You played. You went out on a high note. This was definitely a great performance to go out on. And
I want to say 2 things before we go. 1, never forget, we beat Manhattan Project at least once.
True.
And number 2, Jack and Matthew, it is your fault that we're breaking up. So that's on you.
Yeah. Carry that upon your shoulders. Have fun.
We'll see you guys around for sure. As we bring in our winner today. Anyone can cook. Listen, apart from, you guys kind of rudely breaking teams up, but that's not my opinion to give, I suppose. By it. 14 points in round 1, sweep in round 2 in a category that I don't know if everyone knew you guys liked very much, but now you can't really hide it anymore. You definitely showed promise in it, and then you played round 3 very smart, where they were able to take you to the end, but at the end of the day, you still took it on home. Anyone can cook. Are you happy with your performance today?
I feel like I can speak for the two of us when I say I'm happy with the performance. We played well. I know I was stressing before the match because as someone who has lost to Cameron Holzman in Fandom previously, I didn't want that to happen again. So, but like Matthew was played unreal today. And as for liking Alien versus Predator, I think there's a difference between liking something and knowing shit from it. But
This is true. Yeah.
But no, like Matthew, man, good job. You played well today. I'm very proud to be on a team with you.
I was very scared just to deciding to just stick with AVP and see how we do. And I guess it turned out okay. And lights, camera, and action, just we were very scared going in. Taking us to the last question, I was very stressed till you said and your winner. So
very fair. Yeah, no, I see you guys becoming more of an experienced team, like with that decision to take a category that you've never taken before, but you feel confident about. That's definitely like an experienced team move. So I'm actually very excited to see you all play next, which you will be doing in 1 week from today. We already spoiled it a lot. You're going to be playing Koho and Scully, the Manhattan Project. Thoughts about that matchup?
Kaleb Koho, I'm coming for revenge. Love you, Thomas Scully.
Scully, I guess I'll come for revenge as well.
Oh, that's right. That did happen. That's right. Awesome, guys. Well, we look forward to seeing you next week as the ladder continues and you begin your climb. This metaphor is not really holding too tight, huh, Tim?
Yeah.
Tim, wrap it up.
Yeah, great match. Anytime that we do a lot of these, Nick, and so when I do the yell and the freak out, like it's genuine because we see a lot of matches where like, yeah, that's correct. Let's move on to the next one. So like lots of surprises, lots of fun today. This was a great one to be a part of. So couldn't have picked a better ladder match to make my first. I don't know, that didn't really work. Thank you for everybody watching. Thank you to all the players. And thank you to Nick for writing this one. We'll see you real soon with the next match. Until then, bye-bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
Then again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.